Donna Kirtland. I'm the Executive Director of the Live Well Foundation of South Lake. Our board of directors are comprised of a compassionate group of committed volunteers. We have volunteers from many different backgrounds in our community, from medical, educational. We have some community leaders, law, financial, bankers, sports and medicine, healthcare administration. We are very grateful to have the business entrepreneurs, and all of them commit their time to making sure that the Live Well Foundation meets its mission in our community. So from me and all of the grantees that benefit from your good work, thank you so much for your volunteer time to our community.
We wanted to build a new hospital. Orlando Health was a partner back then in 1995. We structured a transaction that basically made us co-equals in the venture of South Lake Hospital. For that transaction, we created a community foundation, which was not restricted to health and wellness, but has been since 1995 providing additional support within the community.
When the hospital changed to become 100% under the control of Orlando Health, we were awarded a large amount of money, over $125 million, which we established a foundation, and all the money goes directly into our community.
We have worked together to deploy the funds through our grant committee and use the funds as well as we monitor the different investments on a monthly basis.
The board of directors initially set up the Live Well Foundation to go beyond funding. The board of directors also clearly distinguishes among investments in programs and innovations and organizational growth. So it's a much broader view than simply funding a grant.
I believe that the Live Well Foundation of South Lake can lead the way for the South Lake community to be a healthy community in a number of different ways.
All services and facilities funded by the foundation are required to be in South Lake County, so we will work closely with Orlando Health and South Lake Hospital leadership to continue to grow strategically and efficiently to meet the community's healthcare needs.
South Lake community has grown substantially, and of course the medical and the health and wellness has been able to improve, and the Live Well Foundation is going to be a great part of that.
As I get older, thinking that some things that we're doing through the grant are going to expand and create sustainability in our area, it's been neat to be a part of something that grows, so that excites me.
And we've been able to reach out and help a lot of people in the South Lake community. We've been able to help children, underserved, women, veterans, elderly, people with food insecurities, people with housing insecurities.
Because of our Live Well Foundation, everybody's getting involved in health and wellness.
So blessed to be part of this organization that gives back so much to our community, and to see these non-for-profit organizations basically go to work to help others, to provide resources for the betterment of others, go to work to enhance quality of life for all, and to make such an impact in the South Lake community.
I think the sustainability is the key for future. We'll serve on this board for years to come, but I think the sustainability is key. The impact that we've been able to accomplish so far will continue for many years to come.
The Live Well Foundation of South Lake has two different grant processes. So we have a transformation grant, and we have another grant called Capacity and Empowerment. Now, transformation grants are to help strengthen the social and public sectors so the foundation's mission can be realized, and they really have some very specific guidelines. We want them to create profound system changes, ones that benefits the residents of South Lake County, that establish partnerships and really collaborate with other nonprofits. They're specifically earmarked to enhance the long-term health and wellness of the community by confronting any of the social determinants of health or the healthcare issues as identified in the Community Health Improvement Plan and the Community Health Needs Assessment, which is done by our local hospitals. Access to primary care, medical and dental, mental issues, substance abuse, obesity, diabetes, access to food and nutrition, all of those are appropriate. Now, we do require they have very detailed descriptions of the projects, their goals, their strategies, and they're either for transformative grants going to launch a new initiative and service or expand the current successful project or collaborate with some other appropriate healthcare agencies in compliance with our founding documents at the Live Well Foundation of South Lake. And those are the transformational grants. For our capacity and empowerment grants, those are just a tad bit smaller grants. They generally start around $25,000 to $50,000. It does depend on each grant cycle, but those particular grants are healthcare projects that may include technology enhancements for the community projects that affect health and wellness. They also could be developing new healthcare systems, expanding some of the healthcare initiatives, their health education and training opportunities in schools or other venues. They can be used for a health needs assessment should that be necessary, some neighborhood improvement opportunities as they relate to health and wellness, initiatives that meets the needs of some of the underinsured populations. Again, capacity and empowerment grants can also improve primary medical and dental access and improve some of the mental health services in our community.
The Community Foundation of South Lake has had a phenomenal relationship with the Live Well Foundation. We have worked together on various different projects. Some of the funding that they have provided to our foundation has allowed us to expand the scope and the reach of the services that we have funded. We have been working with the Live Well Foundation since inception. Together, we are able to provide resources to various nonprofits and elevate them so they can reach more individuals in need. With that, we have been doing some educational programs, technical assistance to the nonprofits to really make them more sound, more robust than what they have been previously. It is really a great partnership that we have with the Live Well Foundation, and we look forward to doing many more projects with them. Working with the Live Well Foundation, I really think some of their funding is transformational, but they really have the ability to make a difference in the community. And I don't think South Lake would be the same without them. Thank you, Live Well Foundation. We appreciate your relationship and we look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you for everything.
My name is Dallas Ware. I'm the Food Ministry Manager here at Living Hope Church, and we are recipients of the Live Well Foundation, which is to enhance a program, not to start a new program, but to enhance an existing program. So we were able to use those funds to help with our Meals on Wheels, which is a food delivery service to residents in Claremont, Mineola, Groveland, and Mascot. Also, we used the funds to help provide lunches to Building Blocks Ministries, which is an adult special needs center. And then we also started school lunches for our private Christian school here, Wesley Christian Academy. We are a K-8 program. So those funds were all used to purchase equipment and supplies that we needed to provide the meals that we need for clients in the community and also here on campus. Personally, I could tell you that we would not be able to afford to purchase the things that we have if we did not have the grant funds. It was an extreme blessing. Thank you so much, Live Well Foundation, for the opportunity, for one, to be able to apply for the grant, two, to see the need and how you could assist us here at Living Hope Church in our kitchen to be able to provide services to the community and the students. We're still using the funds as we grow. Our school's growing, our Meals on Wheels are growing. So we just really appreciate everything that Live Well has done for us and also for other organizations, not-for-profits in the community.
Today, the tour is all about the expansion of healthcare in South Lake County. We are very excited to have the Live Well Foundation with us. They are viewing the expansion of our simulation center. So what they're looking at is what that space is going to be. They're looking at our site right now of the simulation we have in place. And today they got to see one of our mannequins, Lucina, give birth. She's a birthing simulator.
I'm so excited about what we've seen today, the simulation labs that we saw and the actual watching the students work on these different patients and all the equipment that's here. It's just like being in a real hospital or a real clinic.
This wouldn't be possible without the Live Well Foundation. When we first met with them, they encouraged us to think about what careers would be possible in allied health and asked how they could help make that dream a reality. And as a result of their support, we've been able to quadruple the number of seats in our nursing program and add 3 to 5 additional new tech programs in medical labs, sonography, physical therapy, and respiratory care. And these are all going to help students find pathways to work in Lake County.
My name is Brian Broadway. I'm the founder of Find, Feed, and Restore. And Find, Feed, Restore's goal is to eradicate homelessness through housing, financial literacy, and mental health counseling. So we offer housing, both affordable housing, no-cost housing, and hybrid housing to help families with children get back on their feet again, and also survivors of domestic violence. When people begin to see the work that's being done and people that support you, all of a sudden what you spoke about and what you talked about, now they're seeing it being built. So to see a place being built that can instantly take 35 people and give them a safe place to call home, mental health counseling, job development, and to see their eyes and the look on their faces, the wow factor of saying, wow, something is being done, and Live Well's efforts and their support and their kindness and their generosity is now seeing something be built in the community that can change lives. And to come before Live Well and to share an experience of a homeless child and what that looks like, and for them to embrace that and say, we want to see hope for our children in our community, we want to invest into the future of our children, for Live Well to see that and think that housing, health, and hope are vital for our communities, it is just an honor. And we're grateful that an organization like Live Well exists so that nonprofits like us can go out there and change the world.
Well, we became aware of the Live Well Foundation as the hospital selling took place and the grant funds were going to be designated for Southlake County. We applied during the first granting season and was awarded a $800,000 grant in order to expand our ability to serve Southlake County's food insecure population. The grant itself has been transformational for us. It has allowed us to go to other partners in the community and explain to them how we're going to serve this population and allow us to seek additional donations and funds in order to further this building of a new center that will allow us to not only feed our neighbors in need, but also provide for their other needs that they have. It has been an uplifting experience to see the excitement and the intent that goes into these grants, and to see what's happening in our community with these organizations able to meet all of these needs that before were just unmet.
About 20 years ago, I came on a vacation to Florida. We saw this property and my wife fell in love with it. We decided to come and buy this property. Over the years, we did the best we can in fixing up so that it can be livable. And then I got sick and I couldn't do much anymore. And so things just run down on the property, you know. And so it needed a lot of work. And my case manager referred me to Habitat
When we started our preservation and repair program spread across Lake and Sumter County, we were seeing the impact that we were making, but when it's spread out, you don't always get to see how critical home repairs can take a targeted approach and uplift the community as a whole. So partnering with the LiveWell Foundation to specifically work on critical home repairs in South Lake. With Mr. Kennard, we were able to provide water to his house. We were also able to replace the electrical pole, and we'll take steps farther to make sure that the interior of his home is safe and livable.
I would like to say that I'm very grateful for all the help that I'm getting, so I am very thankful. I'm just very grateful.
We're so excited to be here today and represent the Live Well Foundation. Tony and Jody McCoy have an amazing opportunity here to serve everybody in the city of Groveland and the surrounding area. We're proud that the Live Well Foundation was just one of the many factors that was able to help them make this dream come true. It's an amazing facility. It's going to reach so many children throughout our county. We're just excited to be here, and we just want to thank everyone else who participated in making this dream come true for all these kids and young people in South Lake County.
This building is a symbol of hope. Just want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ, man. He's been our rock. He is our source. Secondly, I want to thank the city manager and our entire mayor and councilman board, as well as the Live Well Foundation. Those individuals, along with our Campus Hope partners, have just been really, really important for us to be here today.
So the American Heart Association, we do a lot of local work here in South Lake as well as across Central Florida in Orange, Seminole, and Osceola counties. This specific grant is going to help us educate high school students in South Lake on CPR skills, and also is going to help us educate parents of newborns in life-saving skill of infant CPR. We're kind of new to working in South Lake. We've been in Central Florida for over 20 years, but this specific work we've been working on for nearly 6 years to get CPR as a graduation requirement in all of our local school districts. And so this is going to help us further that by offering the materials and the resources to the schools. First of all, it's very exciting. We're very happy for this opportunity. For us, it's really about creating that next generation of lifesavers. Students are typically faster to act in a cardiac emergency, and so having the skills and the resources they need to train them is going to be really helpful.
Hello, I'm Tandy Hammond. I'm with South Lake Cares here in South Lake County. We exist to connect a neighbor that has something to share with a neighbor that has a need. Quite a few people know that we have food programs where we deliver food to children and to senior adults and to their families. So we are very thankful for our partnership with the Live Well Foundation and thankful for the partnership that their board has recognized in South Lake County that we make a difference. Currently, we're standing in a warehouse that's being built that we will be in before the end of the year, and it's thanks to donors like the Live Well Foundation that we will be able to get here debt-free, owning our land, our building, and all of the ingredients. So there's a limit to how much time we have to say thank you, and that's unfortunate because I could sit down and fill several pages with all the thank yous we need to have in the community. And the Live Well Foundation is certainly a pivotal part of those donors. We want to thank them for the difference that they're helping us to make within our community.
Today is our groundbreaking ceremony. Broke ground on our 6,000 square foot building that we're so excited to finally get underway, thanks to the support of many in our community, the Live Well Foundation, the Community Foundation of South Lake, and also the Harper Family Charitable Foundation. We're so grateful for their support. Building Blocks has been serving adults with developmental disabilities in the South Lake County area now since August 1st of 2006. And we've always leased space that would work just enough to serve the clients we had, and now we're at capacity in our current building and have been. So it's been a 3-year journey to find something that would be our next home. So we're super excited that this time we don't have to move again. We have our own home that we're going to own. Overwhelmed with the amount of support that we have in our community and the number of people who came out today to just show their support in our project and congratulating us. And when I pulled in today and saw the foundation, the footers already out, I was a little overwhelmed and thinking of so many people along the way who've made this journey happen, and truly believe that when God called us here in 1999, that He knew every person along the way that would contribute to this project. So I know there's still more people for me to meet and more people that will have an impact on Building Blocks Ministries in the years to come.
The Live Well Foundation felt like this was a vital project for the community and felt like there was a need for us to partner, and it was a major partnership for us, and we felt like we needed to do that in order to show our commitment to the health and wellness of Southlake County. The hospital provides that opportunity to provide a great partnership together.
Today marks another exciting step in the future of the hospital as we put the final beam on the top of our new patient tower. This expansion is made possible through our partnership with the Live Well Foundation of Southlake, who generously provided a grant to support this project and chose to partner with us on the pursuit of the highest quality care for our community.
The legacy that was provided with Oakley Seaver, with Don Wickham, with George Hovis and Mike Conley, and with Susan McLean has been tremendous. And so it's easy when you have those type of partners who are invested in the community to ensure that the level of service that they want to see provided really happens. And so they make it happen. We partner together, we collaborate. It's really important that we continue that partnership. And we're really excited about that. Our team comes together and really just works to solve problems every day, and really just blessed to have a great family here at Southlake Hospital.
We're happy to partner with Orlando Health in this project, a very important and vital project to the community, and look forward to continued partnerships in the future. Thank you.
Seeing the construction of the project obviously brings it to life and makes it from paper to reality, and it's crucial. And we see that what the impact's going to be. We were told today that they actually have enough patients at the hospital to fill all the beds that are being built. So the need is obviously there in the Southlake community.
We are excited to continue this partnership as their impact for health and wellness services will be immense, along with their contribution to other nonprofits in the community. Certainly grateful for their partnership.